did you say to him, Nikki? It's important I know what you said to him.
I said, take her then. I'm not going to put a duel over her.
Nikki, you mustn't discuss me with him anymore. I beg you not to mention my name to him ever again.
But I don't, my love. He's the one always bringing up the subject. He actually accused me of not understanding me. He shouted at me, she's a strong, independent creature seeking a way out. And if I were to get it, I would put in the novel The Passionate Angel. He's weird, definitely weird.
He's delivering my love letters, sealing them with kisses, and calls me weird, I ask you. Let's see what we have so far. The poor woman is definitely consumed with the passion to meet me. She is certain that I am the only man who truly understands her. Her yawning, disinterested husband delivers my remarks, but it is my voice she hears, my words that sing in her heart. The sweet poison is doing its work. There is no room for mercy in the seducing business. Witness how deftly the final stroke is administered. For the faint of heart, I urge you, look away.
No, Nikki, I don't want to hear it. Not another word from him. Nothing.
But that's exactly it. He begged me to tell you nothing. He said he knew because of your sweet, sympathetic nature that would worry you to hear someone else's distress.
He's in distress?
Worse, he's gloomy, morose, morbid, in the depths of despair.
But why? What's the matter with him?
Loneliness. He says he has no relatives, no true friends, not a soul that understands him.
But doesn't he know how much I understand him perfectly? Doesn't he know how much I appreciate him and commune with him daily? Doesn't he know how much we yearn to be with him? You and I.
I again tried to make that clear. I urged him to come home to dinner with me, but he said he can't stand to face people. He's too depressed, he can't stay home. Instead, he paces the public gardens where we met him every night.
What time?
Between 8 and 9. Oh, by the way, the Bobscovics invited us to dinner. Would 8 o'clock be all right with you?
No. I'm visiting Aunt Sophia tomorrow. She's ill. I'll be there at 9. Or a little after.
Please, no applause. I couldn't have done it alone. I shared that task with my aide and accomplice, her husband. He wooed her so successfully that there was no carriage fast enough for her to be in my arms. She ran all the way. Observe. Now for the conclusion. You will understand if I ask you to busy yourselves with the programs or such, as these next few moments are personal and, well, I am, after all, a gentleman. My dear, my sweet dear angel, at last I can speak the words that I have loved.
No! Not a word. Not a sound. Please. I couldn't bear it. Not until you've heard what's in my heart. For weeks now, I have been in torment. You've used my husband as a clever and devious device to arouse my passions, which I freely admit have been lying dormant these past 7 years. Whether you're sincere or not, you have awakened in me desires and longings I never thought were possible. You appeal to my vanity and I succumb. You bestir my thoughts of untold pleasures and I weaken. You attack my every vulnerability and I surrender. I'm here, Peter Semyonich, if you want me. But let me add this. I love my husband dearly. He's not a passionate man or even remotely romantic. Our life together reaches neither the heights of ecstasy nor the depths of anguish. We have an even marriage, moderate and comfortable. And in accepting this condition and the full measure of his devoted love, I have been happy. Come to you now knowing that once you take me in your arms, my marriage and my life with Nikki will be destroyed for all time. I'm too weak and too selfish to make the decision. I rely on your strength of character. The option is yours, my dear Peter. Whichever one you choose will make me both miserable and eternally grateful. I beg of you not to use me as an amusement, but even with that knowledge, I will not refuse you. I'm here to do as you will, Peter Semyonich. If you want me, open your arms and I will come to you. If you love me, turn your back and I will leave and never see or speak to you again. The choice, my dearest, sweetest love of my life is yours. I await your decision. God bless you, Peter Semyonich. I wish that life brings you all the happiness you just brought me.
Peter Seduction, the former seducer of other men's wives, from that day on turned his attention to single, unmarried women only. Until one day the perfect girl came along and the confirmed bachelor became married at last. He is today a completely happy man, except on the occasions when some young officer tells him how attractive he finds his lovely young wife.